now we will see that after the formation of French Constitution in 1791, what were the conditions in France? Okay, so under the Constitution, the newly elected assembly was formed, that is called convention. Okay, you should remember this. After the framing of the Constitution, there is the formation of newly elected assembly, that is convention. It was formed and Robespierre was its leader. Okay, Robespierre, his full name was Maximilien Robespierre. Okay, so the convention abolished monarchy in France and declared it a republic. Okay, students, republic means where the head of the state is not hereditary. As you all know that in monarchical form of government, after the death of the ruler, the king or the queen, their son, they became the ruler, means it is hereditary. But in republic form of government, there is no such provision, means the ruler is not hereditary, it is elected through the people. Okay, so monarchy was abolished in France and France declared it as a republic. Okay, and Louis XVI and his wife Queen Marie Antoinette was sentenced to death. Okay, they both were sentenced to death and Robespierre was elected as the president of convention. So Robespierre ruled over the period of 1793 to 1794 and his time period were also called the Reign of Terror, which is our topic here. Okay, so we will see that why his time period, why during his rule or reign is considered as a Reign of Terror. Okay, so the first point is, here I am explaining you only the points because the explanation of these points I have already given you through the notes in your WhatsApp groups. Still, if you will have any problem, you can ask me. Okay, so the first point is strict policies of Robespierre. Here, students, Robespierre followed a policy of severe control and punishment, means all those whom he saw as being the enemies of republic they all were arrested, imprisoned and then tried by the revolutionary court. If the court found them guilty, they all were guillotined. Okay, means life, death. Okay, so the first point is strict policies of the Robespierre's government, as he is the staunch follower of republic and all those who were against the republic, he punished them very badly. Okay, the next point is economic control. Okay, so Robespierre's government issued laws placing a maximum ceiling on the wages and the prices of meat and bread were rationed, means farmers, they have to sell all those things. Farmers and the shopkeepers, they have to sell all their products at the price which were fixed by the government. Okay, the third point is principle of equality. This is also an important point, and during his time period, this is very important feature of his rule, that is the principle of equality. So under his regime, the equality was also sought to be practiced through the forms of speech and address instead of the traditional monsieur, sir, that is, and madame. All the French men and women were henceforth called citizens or citoyen. Okay, means in the old regime, all the people, not actually, it was not all the people, most of the people who belongs to nobility and clergy, they were considered as sir and madam. But under the regime of Robespierre, all the people of France, they were considered as citizens. Okay, the fourth point is control over the churches. So Robespierre's government took the control of all the churches and shut down them, and all the churches were converted into the barracks of the offices or armies. Robespierre, actually, he persuaded his all policies in so relentlessly that even his supporters, means those who were in his support, they themselves started to begin to demand a modernization policy, but he is not willing to do so. So in 1794 he also having the same fate, means he also guillotined. Okay, now we will see the last topic of this chapter, that is rise of Napoleon. Okay, so after the fall of convention, or we can say that after the fall of Robespierre, an executive called Directory. So you should know that, and you have to remember that after the fall of convention there is establishment of Directory. It was formed, it include 5 members, means the Directory having the 5 members, but it also failed due to their internal clashes, which paved the way for the military dictator, that is Napoleon Bonaparte. And because of the clashes between the different people or the members of the Directory, Napoleon took advantage of this political instability and he declared himself, actually he was a military dictator, so with the help of army he declared himself the Emperor of France in 1804. Okay, he was a great administrator and a ruler, means even though he becomes a dictator, but he did a very good work in the field of administration, that I will explain you later in when the classes will start. So I have explained all the major topics of this chapter to you, and I hope you all will able to understood also. Students, please see the notes also which I have already given you in your WhatsApp group. So please see those questions also. It will help you to understood these topics in a better way. Still, if you will face any problem, okay, you can ask me personally. Okay, thank you.